YouTube, what's going on? Welcome back to Surviving the Aftermath. Yes, we're loading in to our colony, and we'll find it as we last left it. If you haven't seen the first video I made, go back and watch it. It's right there on the channel here recently. Seemed like a lot of you enjoyed it, and I wanted to play some more of this game, kind of show you what happens as the game progresses. And, you know, I'll just kind of release these maybe once a week, just to kind of have something fun to add to our normal set of activities. Now remember, I'm such a good manager of our new Carthage that when we last left off, I had burned down one of the emergency shelters for our folks. I mean, I'm just a beneficent leader. Okay, that's just the way I roll. I do my best to help those whom I serve by burning down their homes. I know I'm terrible, right? Absolutely terrible. Let's look at our current state of things. Water is okay. We're in the positive. We don't have a particularly large amount stored, but we're in the positive. We have some wood, a little bit of concrete, decent plastic, decent metal. Some of my bigger concerns right now come from clothes and tools. Eventually these will start breaking. You can see none are breaking today from these stats here, which means we don't have to be in an immediate hurry, but I took on about 10 or 15 colonists, and I'm worried that all of a sudden there'll be a whole bunch breaking at once. And so I kind of do need to probably consider spinning up the appropriate workshops. We are busy researching survival skills, which, as a reminder, was going to improve our production speed at our trapper, which will help us get more delicious venison. Speaking of delicious venison, we depleted this deer carcass here. Let's start picking up this concrete over here, just get some extra building materials. You never know when you might need to build or repair something in a hurry in this game. I mean, the entire theme of the game is basically throwing surprises at you. A lot of my folks are still walking around all dirty too, so we should probably put in another outhouse, and I'm gonna place it way over here with the other one. You really don't want these right next to stuff for obvious reasons. Like, it's like when you sit in the bathroom seat on the airplane. I mean, no one wants to be there. You can see the pollution here in this overlay. I want to keep it away from the rest of our settlement. We don't need people being disgusting all the time from having too much pollution, so I'll turn that filter off. Just kind of get back to it. In the over map here, we're still collecting science points here with Stella, and then we need to start fighting this bandit lair here with Baron. Baron's fighting this dude with the awesome green mohawk. I mean, I'd be kind of scared. Whoops. Using the wrong buttons here. Take him out, Baron. Now we're talking. That's right, he's the boss. Okay, so we've uncovered some more science. Oh, this wasn't science points. We're picking up plastics. Let's go do some more exploring. See what's over here on the yonder. So we'll have to wait till the next turn because Stella's still picking up all these plastics, which will be very handy indeed. Alright, where's my other specialist? Hey, no being lazy, let's get to work, okay? Get to work. Oh my goodness, look at all these beautiful deer over here. We probably need to harvest those too. I mean, that's just easy food. I mean, it's not like this concrete and wood's going anywhere. After they get that, I'm going to take them over and go ahead and kill those deer and harvest the venison. Stockpiling a lot of food is not going to hurt us at all right now because, again, we could get into the wrong situation and end up in a really bad spot. I think the other thing we should do, there are quite a few catastrophes that end up using quite a bit more water. And so I feel like we should also build another water well, just in case. And this is a pretty good spot out here to build it. And we should probably build an additional clean water storage and just store up a bunch. I mean, sometimes you might need to make it a couple of days on just your storage reserves. So let's do that. All right, gathering up planks, gathering up concrete. I guess I'll let them do that. We finished constructing another outhouse, so people do have another place to get clean. That will be handy. Let's see, where's our work area? So we're trying to clear out this other wooden house up here. Everything's looking pretty good at the moment. I mean, we're no longer burned down over here. People have a place to live that's not on fire. So, I mean, that's an improvement. Definite improvement. All right, Stella looks like she's finished gathering all the plastic, so we're going to send her to pick up the rest of these science points. And she is at work. Now let's get Baron to do some exploring here. Some scouting. Wood, plastic, and machine parts. Let's scout over here as well. Okay, we got another bandit lair. And it looks like it's hiding some science points inside of that. So that's actually very fortuitous for us. Excellent. So we'll be plenty of science points, and speaking of, we should be using the science points. Let's do crowbars, because it'll speed up our production of plastics and metals, which is very important, especially early in the game here, because they are a rather slow commodity to come by. Looks like our water well's busy. And we're also building up our clean water storage. The storage will continue to grow. Oh, man! What am I, Nostradamus here? Yeah, I told you all there was some catastrophes that come along in the game that could use more water, and this happens to be one of them, which is the heat wave, and basically it's going to double our amount of water intake. If we had any crops, they would suffer, but we don't. So, yeah, we need to stockpile food and water, which just so happens to be what I was planning to do anyway. I've played the game a few times, and clearly I've run into these things a few times, so I was getting ready for it. I do want to come over here and harvest all 4 of these majestic deer, though. I really do. But let's finish cleaning out these deposits real quick. Just get all this stuff stockpiled. Clean water storage is almost finished. We're building over here. So, I mean, we should be good in terms of being prepared with extra water. I mean, if we look here, double this will be 26. We should have 30 production when all is said and done here. So, should be safe. Alright, the wood pile's gone. Just waiting on the concrete. The concrete is now depleted. Make sure both those are keeping busy. Okay. Let's get Donna over here. We're going to take Donna and Domino. And we're going to go take out these majestic deer. Deer jerky. Deer burgers. I mean, whatever you can think of here. Backstrap, tenderloin, deer roast with berries. I mean, we're gonna be eating it. I mean, we're gonna be just like Bubba here on Forrest Gump, talking about all the different varieties of shrimp. But in this case, majestic deer. I mean, you all come up with some of your own recipes if you want in the comments. I mean, polluted majestic deer. I mean, could be delicious. You never know the flavor you get in there when you mix in some industrial waste or something. Could be delicious. So we're going to start picking up all the venison. That'll be a pretty big boon to us, I think. Pretty excited to get all that food. Alright, we've got our explorers ready. So Stella's still collecting science points. She's collected a pretty big chunk. I'm going to take Baron and go ahead and come fight these bandits up here and clear them out so that Stella can get over here when the time is right. Or hang on, let's check something real quick. I think, yeah, she's still collecting. There's 3 science left. That's annoying. We gotta wait another day. Alright, whatever. 3 science points, but we'll take it. We don't leave any science points behind, folks. We're serious about our science here. No doubt it's the science of learning how to build a better outhouse. Speaking of outhouse, we do have to keep an eye on the pollution level. These will get overly polluted and they'll need to be decontaminated from time to time. But for now we're good. Water well is coming up nicely. It's about halfway finished. It feels like that should be done already, but hey, you know, those people are lazy, they're slow, whatever. James getting himself infected. Well done, sir. Probably from eating this delicious venison we're bringing home. Surely nothing wrong with a mutated deer that was living next to a pollution pile that's glowing purple and spewing gas. I mean, nothing wrong there. Totally safe. If you see something like that in real life, I mean, just go for it. Dive in. Don't ask questions. Just taste the flavors, folks. Taste the flavors. Here we go. Majestic deer. More like delicious deer. Alright, deer carcass depleted. Oh, good, the water well's completed. So let's see how we're doing then. Alright, we have not finished the clean water storage for some reason, but it looks like it is soon to be finished. We'll start filling it up. We've got 900 water in reserve, but I mean, we would go through that rather quickly. There we go. This will get us up to 1,500 as far as clean water storage, which will last a bit longer. Depleted another deer carcass. We still got a couple more here, or one more at least. So yeah, that definitely boosted up our food pretty nicely. And we're about to get another movement here from our world map. Stella has finished collecting all the science points. I'm going to go ahead and send her this direction, because I expect that Baron will have this cesspool cleaned up. Get him, Baron! That's just a flesh wound. Come on, man. Alright, so how many science points are we going to gather in here? 326. Not bad, not bad. We'll probably send Baron back home, let him get all healed up. Though I may just kind of quickly explore these two zones while he's up here just to know what's there, so that we have better intelligence to make some decisions on going forward. Okay, there are different radio stations on here, I believe, too. Let's try some of them. Let's try skylights. It's like we just stepped into a store at the mall. Just makes me want to buy a vest or something. A majestic deer vest. Let's go do some more exploring. So the heat wave is here. It's going to be very orange and hot for a few days. Our water supply is holding only just because people keep getting infected and using even more water. Alright, oh, whoa, 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 here's a pile of deer. 4 more majestic deer. Oh boy, there we go. Alright, let's clean up all this venison. It'll be sun-dried for us, too. Be like deer jerky already made. Alright, so folks are going to be at work. We're going to go look for more resources, essentially. We're a little bit short on concrete still. We wouldn't have a lot of extra. I'm going to wait to decontaminate this house till they're both ready to be decontaminated. I think it has to hit like 35 or 33%, something like that. We are still gathering water, albeit slowly, into the clean water storage. So this is good. Looks like we're going to survive our first disaster here. Alright, let's go ahead and do a quick look-see over here. Ooh, some bandits right here in our face. Guarding a gas station. You know what? Does Baron back down from a fight, folks? No, he doesn't. Baron goes in guns blazing. It's just a little machine gun fire. It's nothing we can't handle. Clean him out, Baron. Oh, dang. Hit the wrong button. What do we get? Oh, fuel. So that's kind of cool. Later on, we might be able to scavenge up a car. Plus, we found Lushton over here, which is another settlement. We could potentially trade with them. They have carrots, cattle, and flax seeds, which could be very useful. Oh, they have soybeans as well. I don't know if that allows us to plant them. They have some useful stuff, so we'll want to set up a trade post. And then there's a very dangerous mission here to recover some medical supplies as well as some wood. We'll go search the ruins of the city real quick and then give Baron a break. Let's go get these science points. Come back here, and speaking of science points, let's spend some more. I'm going to get this extra +1 production for metal here. Reclaimable materials. Alright. Cleaning up the majestic deer, so food is in good shape, water's in good shape. Picking up material, we're picking up science. Ooh, a quest. Survival science? It says, hunting for usable scientific discoveries in the wasteland is laborious and often dangerous, so what if we could get the science to come to us instead? The plan requires access to a high-power transmitter and a fair amount of silver to pull it off, but might yield a nice boost to our research efforts. Time to announce the survival science fair, whatever the current year is. Find a powerful transmitter. Okay, I'm down. So where do we got to search for a transmitter? Okay, all right, right, pretty nearby. Access the transmitter. I suppose maybe we want a scientist to do that. We have another scientist in the settlement that would be near. I'm gonna have him go up here and explore after the end of this turn. Who's our other scientist? Is it Domino? No, she's Scavenger. Oh, we don't have another scientist. It's just that Donna is quite good at, you know, getting science points while out scavenging the right stuff. 2 more deposits depleted. Okay, we're still gathering. Water is in excellent shape. Getting some reclaimable material research done. We're gonna need to, like I said, do some more exploring, find some more concrete and wood laying around. Just kind of keep it in fast forward. In fact, I'm gonna just speed it up because we're really not doing much else right now. Just kind of picking up the deer carcass. So just help us get through this heat wave faster. All right. Let's just go ahead and send. Stella back down here. We'll make it a few turns without gathering additional science points. And let's go take a quick look-see in this ruined city with Baron. What do we see here? Ooh, some bugs, cockroaches. I don't know if you all know this, but cockroaches are the alternative protein of the future. There's firewood here in the destroyed downtown, and the manufactory has some tools. 24 tools would be a big deal. That would get us through for a long time, and then we could just focus on maybe clothing. Now look, we found an old abandoned station wagon out here too, so this, oh yeah. That was definitely worth it, and we have some fuel for it as well. So, good. We have found some important stuff. Now for those of you who may be wondering, like, Air, what do the cars do? Well, when you find them, you can eventually build a garage, keep the car there, and you can fuel it up, and you can fill it up with your specialists, and you can send them out on an expedition where the vehicle gives them more movement points and allows you to carry them further and faster away from your home city. And you can even establish outpost out away from your settlement where you can bring stuff back to the outpost, and that way you can get it back to your city quicker as you start to explore further and further out onto the map. So it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool stuff. Alright, so we're going to be finishing the reclaimable materials soon. We're going to be finishing up the deer carcass. We decontaminated our outhouses. I don't see the little shower head hanging up above anybody anymore, so people must be feeling a little more cleansed, a little happier. Alright, reclaimable materials is finished. We should pick the next thing to research. And I'd like to do pack tactics and then basic farming. We don't really have a lot of people to do any farming at the moment, but we definitely need to do it. Okay. Just send this person here. Carry back the rest of that deer carcass. So yeah, our food level right now is safe, but you never know, man. Times can get tough on this game. They can get tough real fast. Real fast. So we are going to head this way and continue our exploration around this pond. We found some planks there. Nothing to see there. Well, that's a rather large lake here. May be able to build some fishing on it. Found some underground rare metals that we can take advantage of later once we've learned the appropriate research. Okay, our world map is ready. Stella is going to draw closer to researching this transmitter. And Baron has done probably about all that he needs to for now. He only gathers 200 science points per day, but we could just have him gather the science on the way home because it's, you know, it's a no-risk situation. And just get that done while he's on the way home. Kind of do a twofer there. There's a fierce mouse over here in the trees. A couple of them. Let's attack them. And in case you all are wondering, yes, mouse venison is also quite delicious. You can eat the mice. How wonderful. Alright, let's check our work zones. This one no longer has anything to work on. There's nothing over there. I think we just discovered these planks out over here, so we'll go grab them. We have a lot of planks. We really kind of need some concrete right now. We've gotten rid of all the berry bushes there. There's one more. Those ones growing right next to the pollution. It'll be nothing to worry about. Absolutely nothing to worry about, folks. Alright, so we made it through the heat wave. This is good news. Heat wave. We finished pack tactics. We can work on... I want to do basic farming and skinning, because that'll get us extra fiber for clothing. We have a lead on some tools up in that city area. Let's slow down for a minute. Let's get back up here and do some more exploring. We found those planks right here. Let's get up here and see what else we can spot. Alright, let's fast. Oh, there's a group of survivors. Ooh, Sobek, a scout. So he has 8 action points. This guy's going to be great at scouting. He's actually pretty good with science as well. So, not bad. They're going to bring some materials with some extra tools and some clothing. They have 1 elder, 2 children, 2 adults. We will accept them into the colony, and we'll try and build them a place to live here. There's 4 of them that are currently homeless. Let's build an emergency shelter for them here. We're still good on water because we did our preparation before all this, but I don't know if we need to constantly stay at double water production. I think we're okay for now. I'm going to go ahead and risk that, but so I do need to be a little stingy with materials. We don't want to get overextended on materials. There's some nice chill tune to it. Oh man, there's another pack of majestic deer up here. Some more fierce mice. We really need a lead on some concrete. We don't have a ton of concrete, and should we need a bunch, I want to have a lead on some concrete. I'll come back to the deer. Here's some right here. In fact, I'm going to just gather it up real quick. Yeah, there's another one here too, and we found more deer. So that's good. Good news. I'm going to send our scout out to the world map. Sobek. Alright. Colonists are homeless, but we're working on that, so it shouldn't stay that way. We are on the world map. Stella can investigate here. Alright, so we could have brought the right equipment, but we don't have it. We could have brought a scavenger, but it looks like bringing a scientist was an appropriate decision here. It says suitable transmitters themselves are not hard to find, but getting them to work is entirely different. This one has seen better days, but a bit of elbow grease and a couple hacks should be enough. Let's reverse engineer it. It says a few sparks and creative expletives later. The transmitter sparks back to life. It's on its last legs, though, so better make the message short and sweet. Scientists of the Wasteland, come show your best survival science creations and get paid. After sending the coordinates to a remote location nearby, the transmitter fizzles out with a familiar puff of bluish folks. Time to collect some silver and head out to the science fair. All right. What does it say here? It's right on top of us. Camping site, survival science, start the science fair. Okay. We only have 228 silver. I don't know if that's going to be enough or not. I mean, the only way you find silver, though, is by scavenging. How is Sobek at scavenging? It's not bad. But we could just use him to keep scouting. I don't know. We'll see. Alright. Regardless. Baron's still picking up those science points. He's a slow learner. He's a quick learner with a gun. Takes a little longer with other things. Alright, what are we hauling back here? Okay, yeah, we're still hauling back the concrete. That's good. I want to stockpile a little extra concrete. There's certain buildings that require it. We probably do need to go ahead and make use of these extra folks that we've pulled in by building a couple of things here. So let's build a tailor and a tool workshop. Yeah, that'll work right there. Alright. This way we can start producing clothes and tools, and we don't run out of either. Got the concrete coming back. I'm going to fast forward. Our water reserves are all filled up. Things looking pretty positive. Even got some nice tunes in the background. I mean, feeling pretty good about life in the aftermath at the moment. I'm sure that any moment we'll get hit by a meteor or, you know, a nuclear bomb. I mean, who knows? But we'll enjoy life while it's good. We got an outhouse. We got plenty of polluted venison. I mean, folks, there's not a whole lot else to life, you know? To make one happy, what else do you really need? The other thing we should do is probably start a farm. Huh? I think so. I'm feeling so optimistic and so invincible that we're going to start a farm. Oh, we can't yet because we haven't finished the research. I'm feeling overly optimistic, apparently. Let's keep carrying back extra concrete because we've been doing these buildings. Alright. Let's fast forward again. Pull that back in, and let's get this broski to, or get Donna to work here on the extra concrete. There's a ruined wooden house here too with a lot more planks, so that is also fantastic news. I guess I'm gonna send a scientist to the science fair. Hopefully we make the right decision here. Ooh, even more science points. I'm feeling real nice. Oh, we also found some components here too. Those worked with electronics, and then we found someone else for Baron to shoot, and that will make Baron happy. But we do need to drop him off at New Carthage for a little while and let him heal, because he's got a couple of bullet wounds. Could be serious, especially in a world with no hospitals. Okay, it says, to the surprise of all involved, a few people have gathered on the makeshift fair site. Some are clean-cut and serious. Others, like a firebomb, had just exploded on their face. A sizable crowd of curious onlookers has arrived to see what all the fuss is about. It's time to get this show on the road. We can just say that it's all about fame and glory, and I bet we get a crappy prize. If we had more silver, we might get a better prize out of this. Let's maybe come back later. Let's not blow this quest yet. Maybe we can send a scavenger out here. Who was our scavenger? Was it Domino? I think it's Domino. Let's send Domino out to the world map after she drops off this concrete and see if we can scavenge up some silver potentially, because you can find it while scavenging. We don't even have enough for like the moderate prize right now, and we're certainly probably not going to have enough for the large prize. Speaking of, we should also do the research to start bartering, but I don't know if we have anything great to barter with. Alright, let's start this next research here on skinning. There's plenty of science points to be had at the moment. I've only got one leader here to help protect the colony in case things go for the worse. That's a little bit risky. Okay, let's get down here and scavenge up some of these components. When did these guys get over here? I don't remember the Rippers being here. They're hiding a bunch of bugs that we can get. Oh, we just searched here. Duh. Alright. Alright, Baron's headed back home. Okay. Everybody on the world map has made their move. We should probably staff someone else at the gate, too, for the inevitable attacks that are going to come. Alright, so the gate is fully staffed. Excellent. Feel like we're making progress. Making progress indeed. We'll want to stay on top of food too, because we're not producing enough food right now. We can actually put another worker in here at the trapper too. It leaves us with very few kind of gatherers, but there were a few children that came in, so pretty soon we'll have more adults. But let's go ahead and up our production at the trapper to try and keep up with food demand better. I think we'll still be behind, but as long as it's better, that'll be acceptable. Alright. Still gathering up concrete. Planks were depleted. So we need to move our work area here. Some more planks up there. Let's go snag those. And we're still gathering berries over here. A strange child spotted nearby the colony. It says, while looking for materials, a worker from the recycler has spotted a child living among the heaps of rubbish. Not one of yours. The child must have been there a long time. You come up to a rinky-dink place put together from plastic bottles and rubber bands. This is my home. I have nowhere else to go, the kid whispers. Let's take him in. Yes! We got an extra colonist. We'll take that. We will definitely take that. Child will grow up and probably end up being amazing. Just gotta have a little faith here in the aftermath, folks. We can still be positive. We can change the world for the better. Even though the world has changed definitely for the worst. Oh man, our water supply over here is getting polluted. We better decontaminate that. And someone got some radiation. Nice! Feel that nice warm green glow. Alright, here we go. Let's start doing some scavenging, see if we can get across any silver. Alright, Domino, did she find any silver? Not that we know of yet. Let's get down here and scavenge up these as well. She's also got all those plastics on her still. Get Baron home. And let's do some more exploring. Find down here's a large area. Okay, even more science points, tools, firewood. Good, good. Lots of good supplies around us here on the overworld map. I'd really like to find some silver. If I find some soon, I think we'll just go for it and see what happens at the science fair. Maybe we'll get something good out of it. I don't know though. Like, what if we don't put up any silver and like we tick people off and they come attack the colony? Like, it definitely worries me. I don't know what to expect. No clothing or tools breaking today, but we certainly need a higher supply, so it's good to see these things operating. That's a big win for us. Go ahead and decontaminate our job Johnnies there. Alright, whoever's got the radiation, apparently everybody's getting irradiated now. That's good news. That's exactly what we need. I just need everybody to get irradiated. Why are we not producing better tools? And better clothes, please? Yes, nice ones, please. Got that options there. Oh wow, now we have 5 people irradiated. Good, good, this is good. No problem here, just a little green glow to us. I mean, looks good on you. Just wear it, you know, own it. We might want to do some research on medical facilities. Hey boy, yeah, nurses. This sounds good. An extra work slot, and then medical training. That might be a good idea. Getting a lot of people irradiated here. Okay, finished gathering up all the concrete. Let's just kind of keep our person nearby the camp here. Maybe just gathering some food in the time being, but nearby in case we need to protect ourselves. Whoa! Sweet. Got her exploded. She is still gathering up parts there. Alright. Well, might as well get out here and scavenge up these components. Plastic, wood. Yeah, I mean, I'd kind of like to have. I mean, we're not too close. Actually, let's just scavenge up all the science points. There's 563 there. He's not bad at it though, so let's send him in. And Baron is gonna get back home, I think. Good. We can let him start to heal. And while he's healing, he can go pick us some berries or something. Alright, how are we doing on the radiation front? Progress. Progress. Hopefully it's fast enough. I don't know if we can afford to have more doctors right now, though we're gonna have to. Hopefully we can clean up this little radioactive outburst here. Great. Just went back up to 4. That's what we needed. I needed more people irradiated. And more. Hey, let's have a radiation party while we're at it, folks. No biggie. All right, we are not going to survive with 1 medic tent. It does not look like. So, in the interest of not being dead, let's start building another medical tent. Alright, we depleted the berry bush. If there is another one nearby, then let's send our folks to gather. Infected. Boy, this is a lot of medical challenges right now. This is good. We're really burning through our medicine supplies too, so excellent. Excellent. We're gonna need some medicine. I think we saw some on the world map. It's quite a long ways away and very dangerous to obtain, but we should probably consider Domino over there to get it. Could be quite important. We did find some silver, so this is good news. Everybody's still gathering at the moment, though, so we'll send someone back to the science fair. We've got enough silver to offer a moderate prize. Baron, you want to help build this, broski? Be the big man here. Get ourselves another medical tent, because we're in some pretty big, we're in some hot doo-doo here. We're in some hot dookie. I'm gonna cease production temporarily in our tool shop so that I can free up some workers. We're about to finish nurses. So we can put an extra worker in this medical tent and this one. So hopefully we can treat all this radiation. And then maybe if things get a little more calmed down, we would just send them back to work. And speaking of, let's go ahead and do this medical training as well. Seems like it could be very relevant. Yeah, we are going to run short of medicine real fast. At this rate, we are burning through the medicine. Alright, Baron, there's got to be something else useful you can do around here. Go grab us some berries while you're at it. I know that's what, when you're a fighter, you come back home, you just like to enjoy the slow life. Slow down a little. Go pick some berries. You know, experience that calm in life. It looks like we're catching up with the medical needs at the moment. This is good. I wish some of our children would grow up. We need their help as laborers. Yeah, here I am wishing that my children could be laborers. Yeah, this is the aftermath. Things are a little crazy. I need farms, and I need probably need to keep these medical tents running all the time. It looks okay. We have caught up with the medical situation. I'm gonna kind of put these guys back to work, and we'll just leave our medical tent here, and we'll staff it if we need it. We'll kind of swap staffing around, just make it work, you know. Be a little jack all trades here. One minute you're making clothes, next minute you're taking care of medical emergencies. Only makes sense. Go grab some more science points down here with Sobek, and let's I want to get the science fair underway, but she's not done yet. She's still on mission. And she's still on mission too, so just have to wait. And Baron is nearly healed. Alright, okay, still getting people irradiated, but at least we're caught up. At least we're caught up. And with the training and the extra staffing, we should be able to do more with less. So, hopefully feeling good about where we're at here. It's just that we are going to run out of medicine real fast. So we'll need to send Domino over to scavenge up that medicine, and she's probably going to get very hurt in the process because it looks like a very dangerous scavenging mission, but this really wouldn't be the aftermath if there weren't some danger involved. Alright, berry deposit depleted. Alright, Donna, there's always more berries. Alright, we finished medical training. There's communal living, which gives our folks stronger and better shelters. No doubt it's going to cost us more material. Larger larder where we can store more food. We can unlock the powers of the wind. If we go through inventory into wind power, that would unlock certain things to us here. Scavenger teams, that could be helpful, having extra work slots. We don't have the workers right now. This would make our current shelters more durable. Centralized repairs, spirit levels. Walls, porcelain. Yeah, I mean, there's lots of good stuff in here. Exploration. We should do this bartering. That way, in case we need to trade for something with the other settlements. Alright, we can now get back out on the world map here. These guys are still on mission. Because, yeah, it shows them, says cancel mission when you click on them. Yeah. Alright, Stella is free. Let's send her up to the science fair. And Baron is healed. So let's send him to the world map. Alright, Baron, there were some bandits relatively nearby. Let's go clear them out. It looks like they may be sitting on... I don't know what they're sitting on here, but it could be useful. Alright, everybody on the world map's moved. What do we got here? Dumpster diving. It says 2 colonists approach... Oh boy, it's going to use up clothing and tools. Yeesh, it's risky. So 2 colonists approach you with sparkling eyes. An open landfill has been found, probably by the stench. It's not too far from here. Although the smell is absolutely awful, it might have kept scavengers away from there until now. And the valuable stuff might still lie in the waste. An expedition might prove lucrative, but most definitely dangerous without any equipment. An extra layer of clothes and tools would go a long way. Boy, let's risk it. No risk, no reward. Oh, good. We found 2 clothes, but one of our colonists got infected, so we just ended up losing 2 tools. Oh well, we got a tool shop running. Here's to hoping that we don't run out of them. Alright, sweet. Penelope, got infections, irradiation. Yeah, we need that. We need some dang medicine. And I want to finish the science fair thing real quick on this episode, so I'm going to fast forward through this day so we can check. Oh, man. Raphael died of old age. Here he is just laying on the street. Poor guy. We need a burial pit, and like the outhouses, a burial pit, generally speaking, doesn't leave a lot of cleanliness around it, so I'm going to build it out here and make a road to it. We're going to put it out here in pollution land. It's very, very beautiful out here. So I'm going to build that out there, and we'll have to pick up his corpse before people get a little bit upset about it just, you know, laying there. And I'm going to get Donna to work on helping to build the burial pit. We don't have many runners, so it's not helping things. Alright, but the burial pit is being built, and we can get his corpse off the street, and then whenever people aren't dying, we'll just take the worker that has to work the burial pit and assign them elsewhere. No carriers left. Yeah, I know. It's a bit of a problem. Okay, there we go. We're carrying his corpse off. So once we get it put in here... There we go. Put some people back to work here. We don't need the extra doctor at the moment. Let's maybe punt them. Get them back to work. Some of our people must have become elders because now they're not working, so we need some of our children to start growing up here too. Okay, let's hit the science fair. Ooh, we have enough for a major prize now. Let's see what happens if we offer him. This is a lot of silver. I'm going out on the line here. This is a lot of silver. Let's offer a major prize. Let's see what we come up with. Oh, dang, man. 1,200 science points. Heck yeah. Dude, we just cleaned house. We've got so many science points. That was awesome. All right, that was definitely worth finding all the silver because we gathered up a bunch of useful stuff in the process that we can carry back to New Carthage. Let's have Baron mow down these bandits real quick. Do what he does best. I love that hip fire, man. You're boss. Let's get a 360 no-scope next time. All right, he's uncovered some proteins. We'll bring those back to Carthage as well. Sweet. Things are going well. Master plan is coming together. Some firewood down here, and so we need some tools. You know what? Let's go grab these tools. All right, sweet. Anyway, this would be a good point to leave off. New Carthage is in surprisingly good shape, all things considered. We survived a heat wave. We got new colonists. Dealing with a bit of a labor shortage at the moment, but you know, we're getting there. It's coming along. We're trying hard. I will see you all on another episode sometime soon, and surviving the aftermath, and we'll see how long I can survive the after. Oh, look, more colonists. 2 adults, 2 elders, 2 children. And we get Orca, who is a scout. Absolutely. All right, well, we'll start next time by building them a home and getting them established in the colony. We now have enough runners and workers, so this is good. We're going to need some more water. Again, we'll work on all this the next time, so see you all there.